Yeah, my phone dropped. So she was like, now you have a car and you're doing good. Let's hang out. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it was just so crazy. And she told me to my face, "Oh, you didn't have anything, or you weren't making any money, and all this other stuff. So I wasn't hanging out with you." And she told me that, like she literally told me that, like. And I'm like, really? I'm like, it's just crazy the way that people think and the things that they would do to you and how they would treat you. It's just kind of crazy. I just really think when people shouldn't be like that. And I don't know, it's like superficial people are just like so stressful to me. People that only care about how much you make and what you have. Like, I know people that would be my friend just because where I live right now, but probably wouldn't be my friend when I lived in Southeast DC. That's crazy. People just assume stuff about people because their look or their gender sometimes. Like, we have a transgender girl at my job, and she sounds like she has a deep voice. She has a really deep voice, and people will judge her before they even know her. She's like the nicest person, and it's just sad. And people, the same thing with me. Like, at my job, it's primarily Caucasian people. Okay, I'm like the only African American that works at my job. It's like rarely any African Americans that come into my job, and when they come in, they like a lot of people just kind of treat me like some stupid ghetto black girl. And that's before I even open my mouth, before I even say anything, before I do anything. Like, if I get something wrong, they would just assume it's because, like, oh, I'm a dumb nigga. Somebody else on my job gets something wrong, it's because, oh, they made a mistake. And I mean, I experience racism a lot around here, like where I'm living right now. I experience racism a whole lot. But I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, I don't think it bothers me. Maybe that's one of my issues, but like I don't feel like it bothers me because I'm so used to it. I'm so used to thinking people thinking certain ways about me that sometimes I think that way about myself, and sometimes like I do things just because I know that these people think this about me. Like, I won't even approach certain people who I really think are, and I was talking to a girl at my job about it earlier. I was just telling her that we have this person at my job, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like I would really like to be this person's friend, and I would really like to hang out with this person. Like, I really think that this person is cool, and I really think that this person is nice and sweet. And I'm like, you know what, I think that we would be really good friends. But because I also think that this person will never hang out with me, or never want to talk to me, or never want to be my friend, because I'm not really all that well spoken. I'm like a black girl from DC, and I just basically think I'm not good enough to be friends with this person, even though I feel like this person is really nice, and this person is really sweet, and this person is really accepting, and all those kind of things. But still, It's like something in me that says, don't try to have any type of relationship, friendship with this person because they're never going to accept you. Like, that's what I kind of been conditioned to believe. Like, oh, they're never going to accept you. I feel like I can't do certain stuff because they're never going to accept me. Like, I speak slang. I have like a bunch of tattoos. Like, I look ghetto. Like, they're never going to want to be my friend. Like, I always think that about myself. Like, especially like I said, especially being around here, I'm like intimidated by people. I'm intimidated by people because I think that I'm less than they are. And that's a really bad feeling to have. Like, really, really bad. I don't know. Been thinking about a lot of stuff today, and like I said, today has been better than other days. But I'm still having depression. I had an anxiety attack earlier. I'm really struggling these days. I really, really am. And I wish I wasn't. I wish things weren't like they are now. I don't like being sad all the time. I don't like being depressed all the time, but it's so hard to bring yourself out of it. It's so hard to see the good when it just seems like it's so much bad. I don't know. I just wanted to get my thoughts out somewhere, and I don't have people to talk to, so I don't know. But anyway, that's all I got.